Now we're going to go ahead and look at how to make another landing page in Lofty. If you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so you can keep up to date to everything happening. So again, you'll open your Lofty, make sure you're in your main one, not your website here. And you're going to click on marketing. And then on the left, you're going to scroll all the way down. We're under tools. It says landing pages. So again, under tools, landing pages. At the top, I'm going to go add a new landing page. Now you see that I'm going to be skipping over custom landing page and listing search because custom landing page is the same as feature a listing, and listing search does the same thing as we're doing right here with multi-property with map. And I think multi-property with map gives you a better view anyway. So I'm just going to skip to this one, and then we'll keep working through the list for everybody. So if I go to multi-property with map, you see it opens up. The good thing to remember here under listing search, if you click on all listings, I can go to custom listing custom listing filter. And this is really important because it gives you a way to, instead of just doing everything on the MLS, which you can do easily in other ones, you want to customize this a little bit to your target market. So what I'm going to do, and I can change first at the top, I can make a relevance, like how much do they think it's more or less. I like either to go low to high or high to low. I'm just going to go low to high, for example. It doesn't matter. And then you can either do ones that have sold. If you want to say like just sold in this neighborhood, see what your home is worth, whatever. You could also go here for sale and for rent, or looking for homes. Now you can see right here, I have 32,000 different listings that are, because that's everything in the MLS right now in my area that's showing active. So what I want to do first, under property type, I'm going to change it to single family. See, I just dropped, now I'm at only 24,000 single family. And the location is great. I can either type in a city, a zip code, an area, or I can plot it on the map. So I'm going to show you what plot means. So when you click on plot, it usually takes you to a crazy place. And then once it takes you to a crazy place, see if this is going to work today. You can put it in the map. Now you notice the first thing I did here, I had to cancel. I'll show you again what that looked like. When I hit plot, and it opens up, you see it's already trying to get me to draw. If you have to cancel it, and then you put in the area you want to be at, and then it will open up that area. Now I don't only have to do San Antonio, I can do anywhere I want. It's just showing San Antonio. So say I wanted to do the I-10 corridor, which is a great area to work. So I click draw, and you see my cursor's here. I'm going to click once, and then move my cursor, and you see the little dotted line. Now I'm just going to click here, and you can just go ahead and draw yourself a polygon. And say I wanted to work that area, for example. Now let's say, oh, I messed up. I want to expand it. You can just click on these little round dots with your cursor and move them around. And you can do whatever you want that way. So if I want to do closer to Valverde, so I wanted to do this, now I have that whole area that I could search. And then I hit OK. And then right here, you see it says custom boundary. Now, most people want a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So I'm putting in 3-bedroom, 2-bath. But you see, I already have 2,340 homes, which is a lot of homes. So I could put in a price point, or at the top here where it says add criteria, if I click on that, I can do, like, for example, if I only want new homes, I would put year built. And then you see here, it's right here. So if I do 2025 and pull up my year built homes, now it's much more digestible, 323 homes. So this would be new homes, central north, new homes for sale in the central kind of San Antonio, Bernie area, I-10 corridor, whatever you want to call it. And that's a good, better list where people could still get a good bunch of homes without having 2,000 or 3,000, which they couldn't digest. And then you hit save, and then yes. And it says, are you sure these lists will display on the website? I am sure. Then you want to call it something. I'm going to call it new homes. I'll just say North Central, so I kind of know anyone looking at it will know what it is. And then it changes the name, and then I hit save. Now you can see once we do that, it opens up, of course, our little map thing, and you can see here's all the new homes, all the different prices. Now, one of the interesting things that I didn't do, as you can see, this one's like 2,000, because those are new rentals. I could have put a minimum price of like 180,000, 200,000, whatever I wanted, and it would have gotten rid of any of my rentals that are new rentals. But I don't mind looking for, a new rental or a new home. I could do an ad like that. And then I would turn these renters, because if they're at 2,300, they could probably own a home. And you see all kinds of different homes, some in the millions, some are less. This is just a good, solid idea of what's out there. Now, as you notice, as usual, we can't publish yet. So I'm going to go to each of these blocks and click these 4 blocks. And once you've done that, usually you can get ready to publish, like it shows right here. Now I could publish. The second block down on settings, if I go here and click page tracking, I can put in my Google Analytics account and my Facebook pixel. There's other videos that go over that. And that'll give you an idea of how to do those and where to put them. And then at the bottom, I like to go here to my SEO and go to keywords. So then I would do like new homes for sale, San Antonio, new homes for sale, just new homes for sale. And then maybe homes for sale in Bernie. Anything I want to put like that. Maybe just homes for sale as well. If you don't are very good at finding keywords and making them up, you can go to ChatGPT, tell it to give you the top 4 or 5 keywords in this area, and it will do the same. And then you hit get analysis. So again, it won't tell you the analysis unless you publish the page, which we're going to do in a second. But by doing that, it lets you kind of lock in those keywords. So then I got my analysis. I have my tracking if I was going to put it in there. You don't really need to change anything else. And then I'm going to hit publish. And now that it's published, I can post to social or I can boost it. I want to show you one other thing real quick about the page before we go to social. I'm going to go here and click on this. Where is it? Right here. There used to be a different button here. So if I click view, this is what it's going to look like on the internet. And see, this is what it looks like, whatever, except the cookies. And then here it is. So I can shrink it down. I can go around. I can bring it up. I can do whatever I want. And that's just kind of my cookies. Now, if I did click post to social, I'm just going to open it up real quick on my social. Don't worry about what we're doing right now. Just the main thing, when you get post to social, it's going to open up like this. And then it's going to show right here based on New Homes Northeast Central. Now, again, if you have AI, some brokers will, some won't. It makes you do these. You just click on one of those things and it's going to reset your listings here. See, it rewrites them out for you. Now, I don't know if I want to use their wording anyway, so I'm going to copy it. Now, the other thing you can do if you want to use the auto posting feature here, we're going to go over that another video. So I'm not going to really get into that too much. I'm going to show you how to use the auto posting later. So I copied the link. I'm going to open up the Facebook, and the auto posting is called Social Studios. And when I go to Facebook and paste this link, as you can see, when I paste it, it gives me a great preview. And I'm going to highlight the whole thing. I do Command A or Control A. If in PC is Control A, Command A on a Mac, highlights all the wording and delete it. And then I could say something like, are you looking for a new home or in the North Central Corridor, Bernie, 281, anything like heading up towards 281, Valverde, any of those big areas that people really like. And then they would click. And when they click, it opened up that multi-property squeeze page. And then you can take this link and put it all over the place. And you can add it to all your social media and use that. And when someone clicks, again, it opens up. I'll show you what happens when they click. I'll post it just so you can see. So usually I put in words and everything like that, of course. Then I'd put a message. I'm going to always like or love it. And then I'm going to leave a comment. Like, check out these new homes, something simple. And then I can share it. And then you want to share it to groups. So you want to share it to your top 10 or 15 groups. Then you share it to those groups. And then it's right there, ready to go. And now when I post it, let me close it out so I can post it. And I click on the picture and it opens up. You see it automatically opens up your multi-property squeeze page you did for that area. Now I have mine set from price to low. Now if I add a minimum price in here, or say like 150,000, now it got rid of all of the rentals. And you see there are some new homes at 180, 200,000, all these type of things, a little bit lower in some of these areas. But most of them are going to be a little bit more expensive than that. Let's see over here on 281, in this area, there's some starter homes out there. So you can figure, and if you want to learn more, they just click it. It opens up that home, then you're good to go. And they even have a Matterport video to watch. And then you can see who put it into the market, check it out, see everything about the homes. See, and then of course, as it did for me, it's going to make you sign in as a client. Hope this helps you get your multi-property squeeze pages out. Go get some leads. Talk to you soon.